Hello and welcome back to the Premiere Pauper League Week 2. We're about to start our fourth match, which is going to be Kendra Smith on Elves versus Ricardo Mattana on Boros. Brian, what do you think about this matchup?
I think it could go either way. And that Boros deck has a lot of burn spells, and so they have 10 spot removal spells, and by my count, Kendra's deck has exactly 10 game-winning threats. Other than like the go wide with 1/1s, yeah. But like as far as like anything that can get
Timberwatch Elf, Elvish Vanguard,
the Vanguard, the Timberwatch, and the Huntmaster, are the 10 cards in her deck that can really take over a game. And Ricardo's got 10 burn spells in his deck, plus the 3 Oblivion Ring effects, the journey, 2 journeys in the ring. So it could go his way, but he's got to find them. If Kendra does what she did to Joseph in round 1, Ricardo's going to lose real quick.
Yeah, I mean, Ricardo does it, like you said, he has the removal spells. He also has 2 Prismatic Strands main, which is not something that people have been running as much of these days.
Right.
Sideboard, it's going to really come down to whether or not Kendra can take care of the standard bearers and also the Electricaries out of stop the Electricaries out of Ricardo's board.
Right.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. And you know what? We are running, it's getting late, so we are getting right to it. So let's see what we have in Elves versus Snow Boros. Just a second. Here we go. Okay, that is a really, those are interesting hands from both players. And we're flipped again, but it looks like Ricardo's on the play, leads with, Ricardo has no removal in his opening hand. Kendra, meanwhile, actually has, drew didn't see the Timberwatch to start, but that's a really good draw. If she can get that down before Ricardo can start removal, his burn spells, it could be game over pretty quick.
Yep, she's got the turn 2 Timberwatch. Let's see if Ricardo can cobble together a removal spell. Oh, there it is.
Firebolt is pretty good.
Yep, light him up.
Yeah,
let's see if he just goes for the Llanowar here. He does.
He did.
Yeah, the Elves deck only plays 13 lands, and one of them's an island. So that's normally a pretty reasonable play to make.
Yeah.
All right, now he gets to hawk out here.
Yeah.
So he can draw a card, make a hawk, and play Thraven Inspector.
Yes, he does have the land to do that and also gain the 2 life with Radiant Fountain because this is his 3rd turn. But Kendra can... I think the play might be Huntmaster? I don't know. It depends on whether or not Ricardo taps out.
I think that Timberwatch is just the tester. It's like now or never, buddy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Produce your burn spell or you don't get them anymore. So I guess it's up to Kendra if she wants to try to bait with Huntmaster. But the difference is that if she does just Miracle untap, he doesn't have one of his 10 burn spells at the ready, then Timberwatch takes over immediately. And like she's going to have to wait another turn to give him another turn of cantripping if she tries to bait with Huntmaster.
Yeah, although now
she can also make a 1/1.
Yeah, but I still think you're right. I still like the play of Timberwatch, but I will say that whatever play Kendra makes is going to be the correct play. She's played this matchup from both sides. So, and she's going for Timberwatch. Okay, I like it.
Yeah, that's make him have it.
Yeah. So Ricardo's going to get at least 2 draws here. Oof. That does not care about burn spells.
It does not. It's true.
And could not have come at a better time.
Yeah.
But it's not like Ricardo has a ton of pressure. He has a 2-2 and a 1-2. He can attack, but okay, so he's getting in for damage. So this tells me that he sees the way to victory as just softening up Kendra's life total enough until the burn spells that he's going to draw take over the game.
I believe that is correct.
Kendra, though, with a decent draw, she can get both the elves onto the battlefield this turn, thin out her deck a little bit, and make a bunch of
access
1/1s.
to that clutch blue mana too. So Distant Melody off the top should close this out at any point from here.
Yeah, Kendra has a lot of live draws. She has the 3 Melody, the 4 Lead the Stampede, and that. How many cards does she have left in her deck? She's down. She's drawn a few cards this game.
Yeah, she's gonna have 47 cards left in her deck.
Oh, getting in there. Prove a point, Leno or Elf.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them are the beatdown. I think after this turn, Ricardo's gonna have to. So the best defense is a good offense. So Ricardo's gonna have to math this out. He's dead in 2 turns to the board. But all right, Thraben Inspector didn't have an attack. Or it's more useful.
No, it didn't have a good attack.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to dig here.
Ricardo didn't hit a land drop this turn.
That's all right. He's going to put a ton of power into play. He's just going to dump power into play and blockers, and then next turn going to dig for those burn spells.
Kendra, though, setting up, if she draws a Lead the Stampede or a Distant Melody, can really put a hurting on. So Ricardo has 4 redraws in his hand, but only mana to cast 2 of them right now. Or 3, sorry. I forgot that Prism Astrolabe filters into snow mana.
Yes.
Oh, he's going aggressive.
Oh, he found the Prism. Yeah, he
found Prismatic Strands.
Yeah. There are 2 cards named Prism in his hand. No, 3 of them. All right, I meant Prismatic Strands.
It's okay.
So that's 2 turns to breathe, 2 turns to crunch for 6. So Kendra is just dead, but she has Well-Wisher. So if Ricardo draws an untapped land,
the game is over.
Firebolt this Well-Wisher, and then just have or any burn spell or any untapped land just ends the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Well-Wisher was
play,
the
blocking the Quirion Ranger.
Yes.
So that turns off any later Priest of Titania's or Timberwatch Elves. So Ricardo has a ton of live draws. He has the 8 burn spells. He has any untapped land. He has the 2 Journey to Nowhere. And he has a couple extra draws. And he draws another Astrolabe.
All right, let's go digging here.
He just needs to draw Lightning Bolt, doesn't he?
Any red card.
Any burn spell wins the game.
Yes. Any answer to Well-Wisher, any red card or Journey.
No, he has 6 power in the air. The game's over.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he attacks for 6, deals 4, game over.
Yep, that was the turn.
And that was the game I thought Kendra was advantaged. Because now we move to sideboards.
Yeah, that Strand's coming in clutch, like you called in the pre-show. That just 2 fogs against the deck that can't do anything about it.
Now she does get to bring in Harsh Sustenance, which is really good in this situation of Prismatic Strands.
Definitely.
I think you move off of Distant Melody. You move on to what's that card? Winding Way.
Winding Way. Get the blue cards out of your deck. He's got 5 red blasts. He's going to bring in some number of them.
No, he doesn't bring in any. Is he bringing them in?
I think he might bring in like 1 or 2 as a hedge, but I think, I don't know, like Distant Melody is one of the cards you lose to. I would go mono green if I were Kendra and just strand him with the red blast, but she might It's a level game. It's like, is he going to bring in Red Blast? Then I want to be mono green. But if he doesn't, then I want to be blue.
But so, I would just, no matter what, I'd want to get rid of melodies because Ricardo does have so much removal, does have electricity, and also has standard bearer. And standard bearer is this thing where if it's on the battlefield, it has to be targeted.
Right.
We're just setting up the game screen right now. So I think Kendra had to have brought in the second longbow also. I know she brought in the Rapid Vigor, and she left in Melody. That hand is, I think if you're Ricardo, that hand is great if you draw second land if you're Ricardo.
Yeah, I think in the world, like I would mulligan this hand in Vancouver rules, but I'm definitely going to mulligan it in London rules.
On the draw, and this is why you're a much better player than I am, I'm tempted to keep that hand. And
I'm never
so
afraid of
Ricardo.
6. Never afraid of 6.
Well,
I guess like 2 bolts buy you a ton of time. All right.
And you have 2 draws.
He got paid off immediately. So
yeah. You also have 2 draws to see another land. And you just need 1 more land for it to be good. And yeah, I 2 bolts setting up a prophetic prism for either the Glenhawk or the standard bearer. Oh, it's just an embarrassment of great draws.
Now he's just going off at this point.
Kendra can now draw a card. Doesn't matter, but she gets to cast Lead the Stampede.
Right.
Oh, she's going for...
All right, yeah,
I guess she wants to get the island.
Up. Yeah, get that Distant Melody online.
No fear. You're getting in the damage. He's not blocking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a free attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that Timberwatch Elf, the 1/2 with no abilities in hand, 3 mana. It has an
ability. It makes that standard bearer bigger.
Yeah, it makes standard bearer real big.
So standard bearer is one of these weird cards from Apocalypse that says if an ability on your opponent controls can target a flag bearer, it has to target a flag bearer. There are 2 that see play in Pauper. There's this one, and there's a 2/4 version called Coalition Honor Guard that sometimes sees play in Tron in these same matchups.
Right, and Kendra does not have any woodland changelings to get around that.
No, she does not. Although that's a pretty sweet piece of tech that I've never thought of until you mentioned it.
I would remove it from your brain immediately. I
don't play that many. I don't play a lot of elves.
Yeah, I don't think you can play a grizzly bear, even if it's good against standard bear. I don't think that's enough of a reason.
You were talking about before, just levels upon levels.
Yep, there are lots. There's. That's the great thing about Magic. A card exists. Like whatever your problem is, a card exists. It just might not be good.
Yeah. So here's the Spider Silk Armor, which is all right. You know, it buys time, but I don't think it's going to buy enough.
Just got worse.
Do you think, did Ricardo bring in Leave No Trace?
I hope so. If he brought in Electricity, he has to bring in Leave No Trace too. But it's possible that you just leave all 4 in the board.
Yeah.
Though I think I don't know. She has 3 Spider Silk Armors, and you know she's going to prioritize it.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're kind of in a board stall. Ricardo's doing the right thing by attacking.
Yeah, he has attacks, and Kendra, she does. She's not going to anymore.
Yep, he brought in the Leave No Trace. There it is.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Smart
so
play.
The Electricities are in there too. Those are all part of the same package. You can't bring in one without the other. Or you shouldn't, I should say.
Kendra has the potential to draw a lot of cards this turn.
Yeah, let's see if she wants to.
She's going for Lead the Stampede.
Yeah, she could have played Timberwatch just as another elf for next turn, which represents mana and
She
melody.
bricked.
Wow.
She got 1 card.
All right. Well, I didn't see the other 5. Were they lands? Or
I saw at least 2 forests. So.
All right. That's the thing about like ringleader effects that you never really brick. There's like 4 lands at the bottom of the deck now you didn't want.
Unless one of those cards was a Viridian Longbow.
Right. Yeah, you'll miss that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that bearer shuts off harsh sustenance.
Yes, it does. You can still gain a bunch, but you cannot dome for the same amount.
But Ricardo with Firebolt, I think you go for the Birch Lore. That's the one that's giving Kendra the ability to make a ton of mana.
Yeah, I like Seeker Firebolt here. And Astrolabe because it's free.
Yeah. That puts Kendra under a ton of pressure. What's your order of operations here? Do you...
I Astrolabe first, just in case I draw something better.
I also Astrolabe because then I don't have to put triggers from Seeker of the Way on the stack.
Fair. Yep. You got to get those seconds. That sounds like a joke, but it's not. Playing Pauper on Magic Online with a 25-minute chess clock can be a serious problem. We've been resetting matches all night.
Yeah.
It is a real thing. And in real life, make sure you're pushing. Make sure your opponent's not taking more than their fair share of the time because you're going to need it.
So I think Ricardo made a small error in not killing the Birch Lore Ranger.
Yeah.
Because look what Kendra's going to do here. She's going to draw a ton of cards thanks to Distant Melody.
Yeah, this I don't know why he played Prism when he could have gone Astrolabe and Firebolt there.
I think he might have seen an opportunity next turn to multi-spell and get in for a lot of damage with Seeker.
Yeah, that sounds like you're getting greedy against a combo deck, though. And here we are in Combo Town.
Kendra didn't go for Distant Melody.
And why bother? She's got the armor. She's going to have a million elves in play next turn.
Yeah,
she wants to go as wide as possible right now while the getting's good.
Yeah, but Ricardo has a live draw. If he plays that Astrolabe and draws to Electrickery...
Yep, we're in.
It is going to be sad times for Distant Melody.
Right. And Kendra gets to keep the Huntmaster and the Nettle Sentinel and the Timberwatch. So if she finds a land or just more elves and starts churning with Huntmaster again.
Yeah, but I think
this is not the worst Electrickery board, but I mean, it's certainly Ricardo's best draw.
Yeah. I think the play, no matter what, I think you start with the land and then you go Astrolabe and then everything falls from there.
Yeah.
I think that if you don't draw Electrickery, your best play might be Gal Blasting the 3/3.
Yeah.
The Huntmaster, because that's the one that's giving Kendra...
Right, free elves.
Okay. So he's just taking out the... He's taking out the Spider Silk Armor. Does he have a kill that we're missing?
So he could bolt the 3 creatures, attack for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Put Kendra to 3. And then just like any bolt is lethal?
No.
And if she doesn't...
Kendra's dead. I think.
4,
7.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, she's at 1, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. He could have put her at 1.
My live totals didn't update fast enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But Ricardo giving Kendra a small window here.
Yeah, I wonder why he zapped the Timberwatch. He has Standard Bearer. That's why we played the game we did. I think he had to hit that Birch Lore. 2 turns in a row, he let her on tap with Birch Lore Rangers.
This could get
Here comes
gross.
the melody. This is Kendra's favorite song.
a lot depends on whether or not Kendra left an Essence Warden. Because if she did, she could put herself out of burn range this turn.
Right. Yeah, so
Kendra's setting up for Melody.
Ricardo has 5 bolts left in the deck and 2 draws next turn. Any bolt kills Kendra at this point.
If she doesn't gain any life, because Ricardo has a free attack in the air.
Right, she has to gain life. With the creatures, these burn spells are lethal.
Spider Silk
armor changes that a little bit. Oh, there's the sustenance too. She can she grind up enough elves in play?
I don't think
cast
so.
Sustenance this turn. I don't know.
She has double Huntmaster?
Possible. I think one of them is still in her hand. Her hand is bigger than our screen.
Yeah, but she has 2 Huntmaster.
She does have double Huntmaster. So with Nettle Sentinel and double Huntmaster, every 1-drop nets half a mana positive.
Yeah.
So she could sustenance him out right now. If this lines up right. I don't know if it does. She can do this math better than I can.
No, she can't, because of the Standard Bearer.
Right. She can gain a bazillion still. Yeah, she cannot. Right, so you need 6 elves untapped, which she has.
She'll have it, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I imagine she'll just go for Spider Silk armor to stop the blocks, or to stop these aerial beats.
We'll see.
Yeah, let's see if she leaves these up so she can gain a ton if she needs to.
No, she's going for the sustenance right now. Smart. It puts her way out of damage range.
Right. Also,
buys her a ton of time.
Yeah. Ricardo should bolt this standard.
He should. He should. Because then that's game.
Yeah, that is game.
Does Ricardo see it? Looks like he's trying to cast a spell in his hand.
Yeah, the Moto is doing the blinky
Here
thing.
It goes.
Yeah,
I know Ricardo said that he doesn't always have the most consistent internet connection, so...
That's fair.
Yep, he sees it, and I think that's it. Ricardo cracks in for 4 in the air. Kendra can't block. He has 3 artifacts for Metalcraft.
That's only...
Oh, no, it's not. No, Kendra has no blockers.
No block. Yeah, right. Seeker is on the ground, can get in.
And Firebolt's still in the graveyard.
Yeah, he has to draw an untapped land for that one.
Untapped land, yeah.
All right.
But
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so Kendra doesn't know about the Gal Blast. She knows
the untapped land anyway.
All right, he just has it all.
That's what Boros does. So Ricardo moves to 2 and 1. Kendra moves to 1 and 2.
Does she have a Quirion Ranger? She has a Quirion Ranger. No, we're good.
She has Quirion Ranger?
So Ricardo has to Galvanic Blast. I think he needed the Firebolt pre-combat.
Kendra can't block the flyers.
Oh, yeah. It's just safe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything with
And
reach.
Well-Wisher is summoning sick.
Yeah, all right. Yep, that untapped land was the difference maker.
Yeah. So Ricardo's going to move to 2-1 into a current tie for first. The only person who can knock him off a tie for first is you if you win. And then you'll be the lone 3-0.
Gonna do my best.
And yeah, Kendra moves to a tie for currently second at 1 and 2. Joseph is 0 and 2, looking to, stay out of the 0-3 bracket. But we'll see. So we're going to cut to a break, and then we're going to get back to our last match of the night, which is Brian here on his Soul Tide Teachings list, which he says isn't very good, versus Joseph on Azorius Familiar. So that should be interesting, and we'll see in just a few minutes.